Hello, welcome back to the next episode of Surviving Mars from ELG. Things are going green. They're pretty much straight on from the last episode, just done a little few things. We've chucked in another concrete plant. There's actually a bigger plant that we can use. Where is it? This thing, waste rock. So but that requires employees. Now I don't know if we can... Sorry, not the extractor, this concrete plant here, 18 workers. I don't know if we can do bots on that, but it needs to be near a dome. So I'm not really going to do that at the moment. And this thing extracts waste rock from anywhere on Mars. So if we run out, we can always just grab it from the ground. But we don't need that either. So I had a couple texts come in. We got the archaeology spire done, so that's I've literally just plonked it in, and I'm going to do a research one. I didn't realise I could get 2 spires in these domes. And of course we'll do that, and then I think really let me just check. So this can get 3 spires in, so I'll see how much they get built. So we're going to probably put some of those in. Got a couple. We got the medical one we still need to do, and then the mega apartments and the hanging gardens. So we'll look at getting those ones done. Let's have a look. I know, right, there's the hanging gardens one. That's the medical one. Let's do the medical one first. It's only 7,000. Then hanging gardens, and then there was one other. Don't see it unless it's the same tech. Might be the same tech. Mega apartment, hanging gardens, gravity engineering, hanging gardens, gravity engineering. What's that? Okay, which is the mega domes, which I was putting off because we've already done those, but if it gives me the spar, we'll do that as well. Lovely. So I'll put a water reclamation in here, which I will max up to reduce the water usage. We've got this dome turned off at the moment though, and I hadn't put one in this farm, so I'll put one in there. We've already got one in there and one in every other dome. This one's got one at the back. Let me just check they're all set to maximum. Yeah. Right. So yeah, just going to work a little bit on the domes and spires. We're going to keep putting seeds down. I've put a few down, or already had, but turned off. This one I've just got going. So we can do this one, and I can actually power this off quite easily from this. I can bring seeds in here now probably. Let's just up this to 15. Otherwise I'll give it its own Let me just check they're all set to the plants. That one's not built. This one, let's have a look. Like this one I need to do. I'm just going to set for trees as they give me the best soil quality increase. But they need, well, they need 40% soil quality to start growing. Have a look. Right, so I think I've got to keep these things having some lichen, otherwise we'll never get the trees. One set. A few of these. I will need to set, so I'll do bushes then trees to get them growing that way. This soil quality now. Soil quality 84%, yeah, so that can do everything. And then this one here, I'm going to do that. Famine. Oh, how can I have a famine? I've got loads of food. Another colony is having trouble with their crops. Starvation's constant threats. The colony of China was coping well. Well, they've been shipping me all their food, that's why. They can't handle their agriculture. Just in a matter of time. Send some of our botanists to help. Teach a man to fish. Lose 40% of botanists. Wow. No one said surviving on Mars is easy. You can't spare these specialists. All colonists lose -5. Invite over some of them. We can feed everywhere. Gain 10 glutton colonists. Yeah, I think that sounds like the best option out of those. He's not really powered. It's a bit strange. I thought they were close enough. Make sure they're all powered then. Okay, yeah, I mean things are going green. We're getting green appearing everywhere now. But we're planting in a few other spots. So we nearly got the temperature up to 100%. We're at 91% almost. Not quite 10% on the trees and the water. I don't think I've got any more. This one we are already doing a mission on that. I don't know how many people live in this spire because it's got living quarters as well. I've put a research one in here because we've got research labs popping up everywhere now to try and get this research. We're doing like 5,500 in the day per soul now, which is nice. And I think I'd quite like to get another research lab in. It's really nice, this spire. So essentially, once we hit 100% on all 4 of these, I'll probably end the series. We might do an episode or 2. I'm still, although I'm getting a few views, I'm not really getting any comments and stuff, so I hope people are watching the series and enjoying it. If I get to the end and people want me to do another episode or 2 where we just, I might still have some, you know, planning and greenery things to do. Because once you get to terraformed everything at 100%, you don't have to stop, of course. There isn't much of an end game of this game, apart from just making things look nicer and planning it out as you want. But the aim of this video series really was to get all the full stats to 100% to fully terraform the planet. Right, that's built now. It's quite a... yeah, 30 people can live in here. And it's meant to be high comfort, so... that will have whacked it up. Vacant residential slots 22. People are moving in. So don't forget, this was... this dome. Can I click the dome now? It's hard to click the dome in there. So Work District Alpha. This was the Housing 2. So I'm going to just rename that. So this is Entertainment. Save right in the middle of me typing. Come on. Entertainment. I'll just call it A for the moment. I'm a bit a blank there. This is all pretty much research. I'm wondering if I even need this now. Some accommodation, research spire, and that's research. So apart from changing these houses up to compared to other residences, because that's 12 people, we can swap it for one of these, which is 18. Apart from that, there's not too much I can do with that dome. And then we've got the education dome, which has got the nurseries in it. That's full. Oh, that's full. And the universities are on auto. School isn't quite... maybe I need another nursery. Let's just have a look. It's the first time I've seen them. A large nursery. Put that in. Yes. Right, what else we got? So got some missions on the go. Those need clearing up. We've still got lots of space to build out in. Don't really feel like doing that dome yet. Right, the water situation isn't great. It's a little bit better than it was. These things are still staying full, so even though we've maxed this train at We've got 12 trains now, all doing liquid, and the only thing they're doing is moving water. I don't think I can. I think we've got faster trains already. So these things, I'll click on one. So 30 water. Let's just have a look. I've got luxurious trains, but that's only going to be about comfort. This one's also about travelling through green areas and sanity. We've done the faster trains. Yeah, I'm starting to get there on the research now. Idle extractors, okay, this is just finished. Okay, that's good. We'll get rid of that. I actually want to do the waste pile, I don't know, back there maybe, because we want to level this. I'm sure I can there with all the piles in the way. Right, we don't need this power, so I'm going to get rid of those. And I'm just going to get rid of some of the cables. Let's hope this doesn't leave us too short. What have we got? Salvage, salvage. Might build other things. Okay, we'll let him move that rock. So that's not going to be 20, that's not going to be 40. Soil quality 30. I think I've got bushes in there at the moment. And once it gets a bit higher we can change it to trees. Ideally I'll just follow that along, but yeah, it's pretty cool, man. Of course, now that we've got the right temperature and stuff, we're seeing animals around. I haven't really shown it too much on the video. Let's have a little look. You zoom in. Let's find a slightly busier dome. But they do wander out of the domes. There were certainly more up this way. Got some cats and tortoises. Got a deer. I think somebody was saying there's quite a lot of animals. If you think about, you've got a dog. There's a cat. You've seen a horse before. What's this thing? Is it a sheep or cat? It's a cat. Is it a sheep? Well, it was white, come on. Yeah. So deer roaming around, so you get all these now. It's pretty cool actually. You can actually follow it. Deer cam. You don't spend, because of the UI of the game, and you don't really spend much time in this sort of third-person view, but it is pretty cool. Quite a few games do this, but some don't. Like, I think the later Anno games have added it, but they didn't in the first couple. Yeah, got a dog. Let's have a look. Sharks. It's not a zoo game. Could have done with a few more fish in the... You get all the sounds of cafes and music, bars. You know, and you can click on any sort of character and follow them. Come to have a look at the museum. TV studio. My God, we just all finished shift or something. Party going on. So yeah, pretty cool stuff. Just like to watch your gameplay. Right, now we built this. Let's add the shift on there. That's... I'm gonna do that. I do like this tower. Wow, that filled up. People love that building. Yeah, so a couple of these domes I might... Let's have a look. We could put a bit of... Maybe some fountains in here. We do that looks nice. Could give over this whole area. Oh, I've already got a fountain there. Pond. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh yeah, it's because we've just completed the ice asteroids. 2 buildings damaged. Let's do this before we... Right. What's damaged? Drone hub, forestation, infirmaries. Infirmary is just because it doesn't have any people in it. Okay, so this got damaged, that got damaged, that's going to get repaired. Okay, that's pretty minor. Wow, we felt it up here though, didn't we? Pretty spooky. Pretty cool in games, earthquakes, but you know, you can't escape the news about what's happened in Turkey. It's getting north of 50,000 there now. It's just Turkey and Syria and stuff. Just awful what's happened to the people out there. So my thoughts and prayers go out to them trying to cope with what they're dealing with. It's certainly no joke in real life, is it? Right, so we've got that building. I want to build more of these domes, but it's the water. Not this water. I mean, we want to get that going up even more. But but and I did sort of say in the other video I couldn't think of things that just make water out of nothing, but these evaporators can do it. Now I can go and just spend a lot of money getting a cargo rocket and moist evaporators, and apparently we can get 12, I think. 2.5 billion plus the rocket, so it's a pretty expensive thing to do it, but I've seen quite a few videos where people have got moisture evaporators absolutely everywhere. You know, they've got them around their capitals and things like that. So we could do with a bit more money, because that's, you know, it's nearly as much as a rocket to get 12 of those in at a time, so we could do with a bit more money. I've got this in here and built. It's all off at the moment now. Well, actually, that's not off, but the dome is off, so I think this will 0.25. What's 0.25 of 5? I mean 0.25. Is that like less than 1%, or is that a quarter efficiency? I think it's a quarter, so that might drop from 5 to 4. And you can use the water spires, but I think those, you can't put them, if you've got one of these you put either or. And the water spire does do a lot more, recycles up to 70%, so it might be best for me to put these in instead. I think I'll do that. Now we can get 3 spires in here, so what I'm thinking of doing is doing a water, mega apartments, or an ecology, and maybe a hanging gardens. This isn't going to be a research dome or school or anything like that. The medical spire that we haven't done would probably be quite good, but yeah, only 3 slots, so and the water reclamation is if it's 70%, oh, actually I could get it built then turn it off. So that should get that down to, you know, sort of about 2. We'll see. I haven't connected up to the water supply yet. I was hoping to find some more water, but I think we've now done all of the scanning, unless we got another tech that resets it. We're 1 sector away from the 100, which is this sector. I might do this now because this ends this story arc of doing the metals. If you connect up the last one, you get some research, I think, so I think I'll do that because I don't think I really need the metals going forward, and we've got quite a lot to sell, and we've got deposits that we've not been mining because we're making it. So let's have a look. Where's the nearest power to connect this to? Off this grid. I'd rather take it off the main grid. And we could do a tunnel. So we don't have, I don't really fancy having wires going everywhere. I think I'm going to fill this in, but I might keep some of these mountain ranges. Let's see what amount of power this one is. Whether it's a 60 or 30. But I think tunnel's probably the best looking thing to do. So let's do that. Put one in there, and then how far can it go? Too far, so we can get it. I was thinking here would be good because you've got power and water pipes. Let's put it there. And then that will kickstart the end of the story arc of that. I think, I'm not sure because I don't think I've seen this one through to the end, but one of the outcomes is a bunch of technology. Like more food coming in. Ready to land. Minus 14 on the water. I'm going to start getting these running out soon. Just going to go first. That's 5. That's 3.
Research complete.
Mars Nouveau. This one I needed to do. So I want to obviously clear out all these. Oh, what I did as well, I started to move this piping and I've rerouted the electrics. Right, that shouldn't be split power now because so we can get another water tank in here. Gonna go soon as well. It's not going to take long to build a water pipe if I need to do it, other than the train. But I can up the output of these when needed. Up here I've got to do it more slowly. Made a mistake on a few, just whacking in tree when the ground wasn't ready for it. Average in range 46%. Minimum soil quality 20, so I think we can go bushes now. And then that increases it a further 20%, so you just need to edge them up. Right, let's just flash up about power again. Should be fine. Building's not working. Why is this infirmary just... Not enough workers, fine, okay, but... I'll take it off. I haven't got enough medical staff, obviously, what the issue is. So I will probably bring in 12 evaporators. Each of these evaporators with the hygroscopics on produces 1.7 water. So if I bring in like 12, I'm going to get about 20 water or something from those. That's going to cost me nearly 3 bill. Now, I've got nobody out here to build this. Kind of probably want another, just to pick up the overlap from there. Also going to have to build another one. There. No, I'm doing it. Let's have a look. I'm doing this breakthrough for this stuff. Oh, we're actually doing it right now, I was going to say. So we don't need power or maintenance. So that'll be great. I mean, that will reduce... what are they taking power? So at the moment, they take 3 power, and I've got loads of them. So that will give us quite a bit of power back. I've gone down from like 1.1 to about 850 on the excess power because I haven't added more power now for a while. That's probably going to give us about 150 power back. I can get rid of some of the power lines and stuff that's feeding these. Like I've got these going just to keep this hub going. So that'll be nice. Oh. But so I don't think I need to connect power lines to those because we'll just wait until that tech gets done. And then we'll get them built. A lot of these now are... it's not going to show me now because it's night time. With 100% atmosphere, you're getting, I think, less than 50% on the solar panels. I'm going to stop bringing seeds in for a while. We've got 1,000 seeds and it says I'm producing 74. I don't know if that's taking into account what I'm hauling in. I don't think so. I think these trees that we're starting to grow, like these trees, it says they need 0.3 seeds to grow the trees. They grow... Growth time is 6 souls to get a tree, but they harvest one. They harvest 1 seed per zone, per tree. I don't know, but it's starting to. Okay, that's been completed. Give us some money. We're up to 7.5 billion. So yeah, I'll maybe wait till I get to about 10 billion and then I'm going to bring in a load of these evaporators and think of where we could put those. That's got built. Let me turn it off just for a sec. We're getting our tech. 3k at night's not too bad actually. Right, let's just check this situation here because I've got a little side job. Some of this I do not recorded. It's just I got rid of the stockpiles that are up here, but we've got several more piles to collect. What have we got there? We've got 6 unemployed. Really? Put another farm in, or I could take these off automation. It's only that one that's... I'll take that off automation at the moment, so it gives 6 jobs. Where's that zoom to, this person? Visiting the casino. Traits: sexy, lazy, coward, enthusiastic, Martian born. You're looking for a job. I've got a lot of things turned off, so I can always give jobs back by doing that. Got that filled now. So I'll either build more stuff or I can unautomate some of it. Let me take off the electronics store because it's minor jobs here or there. Right, that dome, I think it was pretty good. I'm going to build the big one. Gonna build a big one. What's it called? So we'll put this in that place. That will create a few more jobs. Got the people now, you see. Can't clear that bit of concrete. Bigger hospital in here as well. Oh, hang on, actually. Oh no, this is 3 squares. Oh, it wasn't the same. Oh. Darn it. Okay, you can lose your park and lose your medical post. We will put in the security station. Might move this water. Get it over there. We can get medical station in a bigger one. That can go in. Yeah, so I think let me take that out. I'm going to put it over here once it's gone. Let's get those built. Okay, that's created more jobs. Can we get a small medical? That's going to be at least 3 squares, isn't it, this thing? Oh, we can get it in there. That's nice. I'll put that in there as well then. That'll create more jobs, both of those. That's a better situation. But an LG. People won't be grumbling quite so much. Set this to maximum. And I can start to lose all the farms out of these domes when I need to, if I need jobs and things like that. Let's just check that's... I don't want to do evening shifts for the research, although I do it on the Spire. Yeah, and I can either put housing or business in here, but nursery got built, so that's for 24. Okay, that's good. And these were what, 6, weren't they? Get built by somebody. Right, how are we doing on this tech? 54%. Right, should speed up now, it's daytime. Okay, and that infirmary is done. I think I'll have that going 24/7. Cool. Right, I could do another hawking. We've got, there was some tech as well, wasn't there, to this one. Let's put that in. So we can amplify our research. Technically, I really probably should bump up the list. Even though it's higher. I'll put it there. Only because if you do it at the end and you've done all your research, then it's not much point. But sometimes you get those things offered quite early on in the game. So every time you play this game, a couple of the first few techs are the same. But a lot of what pops up in the list is... So some, I mean, you'll always get things like the mole holes being sort of bottom half maybe, but you can get some of these techs that are quite advanced for me. You know, like this moisture farming. Oh, I've got a thing here that I haven't done. Oh, that lets me build it instead of shipping it in. Oh, I want to do that then. Well, let's take that out. Put that in on it. Because then I don't need to spend the 3 billion. I still might for the first, but I can build them. Yeah, so yeah, I mean, like that one there, you might get as a 1,000 research. Like, so every time you play the game, the research is sort of like a big bag of marbles, and you don't know what you're going to pick out. And so that changes the gameplay. Look at this. God. Oh, they've got smart blinds and stuff. Oh, that's cool. That is cool. What a neat apartment you've got there that I built you. What do we got? We got a bed, TV screen. Need to get this positioned in the right place. We're not watching you, madam, honestly. I mean, it's not that great an apartment, is it really? Single bed, desk, Some bookcases and a TV. She's security, she's got a gun. These things open and close. That's cool. Can we click on the person? Can outside, but I don't think you can when they're in that building. That person? No. Is it this person? Security, and it was a woman, so it must... Oh, it is. Oh, I think I've gone now. Lovely chubbly. Okay, so we're not quite at 100% water yet. Let's probably just speed things up a bit. Let's bring in that rocket. Nothing on it. I'm going to send another one back to Earth. Send it back to Earth, get the money. We'll get more from tourism as well once we get... I think this dome... One of these two domes I'm going to make a tourist dome. That's the aim. Okay, so start picking that up. Those aren't really getting... These aren't really getting used now because... Thinking of getting rid of this plant. Give me some power back. 0.4. I don't know really if it's worth it yet. I could create a route. Load from here.
Funding received.
To be honest, it's not worth it. It's going to be empty by the time. Okay, so some more money from those metals. You're empty, so come up here. The game's sped up a little bit. I need to keep an eye on the water situation. I like to do more, you know, I want to get this water up to 100%. The heating's taking a bit of time as well, isn't it? I was thinking we probably could build another...
Research complete.
Sometimes where they put things, if it's you have to go build, and then it's the planetary stuff. Because I cleared these zones, so we could probably put don't know, it's not crowded. Autonomous hubs is done. Can I get another one in next to it? I can. No, I can't. Unless I put it. Right, they're not going to be there that long, but. Okay, so let me just not pause it, go on slow. So I'll give it a few more drones. So that's got built. This probably needs a universal depot. Let me give it just one of these for now. And you can have a bit of everything, but we'll just put it at 5. Don't need food though. Or fuel. I'll keep seeds maybe, because... Right, so... This still needs power though. How much power does this need? 10. I have to keep that then. Yeah, I think a lot of thought what I was going to save in power I'm going to still need for the seeds. But I don't need things like that. Are there any out on their own? Right. Oh, I was thinking of getting rid of that, but that's feeding the capital. A lot of what I've got is well placed, so it's not gonna... So that still needs it. I'll get rid of that and that and that. Does this need power? I think it does. These are things you can do. Beautify episodes, split power grids. Why is it? No. It's not split, is it? Well, I mean it's split from the... So that all still needs power. Yeah, I think a lot of them really. I'm not going to save. I mean, they themselves will save me power. Yeah, I don't think I need all this. Tunnel still needs power though. I was just about to cut that, but it will need power. I don't know if that's enough power. So if I need to add it back, I'll just put it up there. Tidy that up a bit. That's feeding that anyway. that. I can feed that. Yeah, I mean, a lot of them I've got en route, so. This waste rock just trying to make beautiful countryside and wanting to put huge concrete piles everywhere. Right, they're not broken, they're saying they're split because they just counted as their own power group, but that's fine. It's all good. Nearly crept back up to 900. They're not going to be drawing power though. Got some odd bits. I think it's counting some of these. I've got some odd little bits sticking out. I'm going to just reconnect this up. We shouldn't get as many warnings. God damn it. Do it that way then. Okay, we can play around more if we need to on those. Right, I think I'm going to leave this episode here. We've gone a bit longer than I planned on this one, but it's nice to have the drone hubs now. I can just plonk them wherever I want to. So that's got built. This one's gonna get built once it gets some resources. I think that one's not. I'm gonna have to place a depot. Put one there. I think we'll probably need one here anyway. Of course. Let's get rid of this. Do one that doesn't cost resources. Just to get things working. Alright, take off food and rare metals. Okay, shuttles will take care of that. Right, we'll leave it. What should we look at? We'll look at this wonderful spire again. It's so... Look at it. It's becoming a masterpiece. Look at that lovely view. Right, I'll love you and leave you. Don't forget, if you want to leave a comment, then please do so, or any questions. And give the video a thumbs up if you would, I'd appreciate it. And otherwise, I will see you again. Look after yourselves, have a good day, take care.